Welcome. My name is Destiny Hwang, and I am a healer and an intuitive. And I am so excited to be here with you today. I'm going to be sharing a process that I really, really love. I think you'll love it too. What it is it's a journey to meet one of your spirit guides that's going to be helping you unlock your particular magic. And during this journey, we'll also be receiving an activation that's going to kind of turn on and ignite this magic that you possess. But before we get started, I wanted to kind of take away some of the mystery about what all these words mean and just get really clear about what we're going to be doing. So I'm going to start with the journey. The journey is a shamanic tool that's very similar to a guided meditation. In a true shamanic journey, I would not be guiding you. Today, I will be guiding you just for our purposes, but a true shamanic journey you would be doing on your own with your own spirit guides, led by drums. So the drum has a repetitive pulse that would lead you through these journeys that you would either be going to the lower worlds or the upper worlds. I won't get into that today because it's a whole other class, but going to basically these inner landscapes. And the inner landscapes, one of my favorite things to talk about and to go to, but these are the places that you go to in meditation. You may go to them in your dreamland, but they always usually feel really comfortable, really familiar, like you've been there before, and just really peaceful. You end up having a lot of peace when you go to these places. So the shamanic journey led by the drums is a really neat practice that will help you connect with your guides, your spirit team over time. And today I'll be giving you a little taste about what that is and how to do it. So that's what the journey is. I also wanted to talk about your spirit guides. So spirit guides are really, really helpful, amazing beings that signed up to support you in this life. So even way before you decided to come here, there's this, some might call it soul family or just beings that we spent our time with that came with us to support us from the other side. So this spirit team, as I like to call it, consists of your guardian angels. Some ancestors might be on this spirit team, your spirit guides. So these are beings that usually have lived a life here on earth. So they have a very deep understanding of what it's like to be human, and they just want to support you. Your higher self is on this team. So getting to know your spirit team is really life-changing. At least it was for me, to be able to call on these beings that are here to assist us for divine wisdom and inspiration and support. So that's what the journey really is all about, is to build this connection with your guides and to gain wisdom through their knowledge. So your spirit guides are a powerful tool to have, to be able to go to them and ask questions and get the info that you're looking for. So that's why we're going to be doing this today. I also wanted to talk about the word magic, because I know that it can be kind of like a trigger word or a hot button word for some people. I know it was for me before I got into this work. I use the word magic and medicine very interchangeably, so you might notice me flip-flopping back and forth. And all that I'm talking about here really is there's an essence that only you possess. No other human being on earth possesses this essence. It's a special, special frequency that only you have. And when you're in your fullest expression of yourself, your soul, you're being truly authentic, maybe you're living your soul purpose, you're not holding back, you're exactly who you are and not hiding any of it. There's this frequency, and so some may call it your magic, your medicine, whatever label you want to put on it is fine. But it's a frequency, it's an essence that only you possess. And so part of the design of this journey that we're doing today is to to locate it. It's already latent in your system if you haven't unlocked it already, and to kind of flip the switch, turn it on so that you can start embracing this magic that you possess. These some may call them soul gifts. So this is your powers, your soul gifts, whatever you want to call it, that is special and a gift from God to you. Okay, so that's what we're really after here today. So we won't get too caught up in the lingo of whatever word, but your magic is just this frequency that we get to unlock today. As we're unlocking this this frequency, well, I was going to talk about the activation, but I want to back up and mention one little thing because I hear my guides kind of whispering in my ear a little bit about the persecution wound. And the reason a lot of us have like a little bit of a hang up about the word magic is because most of us have lived several or many other very magical lifetimes. So whether it be a witch or a psychic or whatever you want to call it. Again, I'm not big into the labels, but you know, we've had these powers all along. We're the same soul that's been traveling through time this time. So of course we have these gifts that we have always wanted to share. But what has happened is this trigger word magic has been linked to these lifetimes where maybe we were killed or tortured or you know, thrown stones at or whatever, that, you know, was traumatizing. And obviously we don't want to live that again. But what I'm here to tell you is that it has never been safer to share your gifts as it is right now. And the reason is because now is the time of the light worker. And we all came to this lifetime in particular to help. You can kind of see what's going on in the world, right? Like Earth needs our help. It's our time. So it is safe right now. I want you to know that you are safe. So whatever, you know, things that word or this experience is bringing up for you right now, I just want you to know you are safe, and you wouldn't be here with me doing this kind of work if your soul didn't know it was time. So I hope you can take some peace in that information and kind of relax into this experience a little bit. The last thing I want to talk about before we dive in is this activation work we're going to be doing. So after you meet your guide, we'll be you know, experiencing what it's like to be in conversation and communion with this guide. We'll be getting some information from them, interacting with them. And then this guide is going to be helping me facilitate this activation for you. And all an activation is pulling in higher frequencies that kind of light up or turn on these codes that you carry in your body, in your DNA. So like I said earlier, we all carry this innate magic, this innate frequency that if it's not already activated for you already, we get to turn it on today. So it's going to light up what I think you'll be feeling in the days following this experience is some clarity and maybe some peace around, you know, what is my soul gifts? What do I have to offer the world? And you get to really kind of hone in and get really clear. Okay, this is what I'm here to do. And so this information is going to feel kind of freeing and just, again, I'm coming back to the word peace, like you're going to have peace and clarity after this. So I hope that answers any questions that you may have had. And I'm really excited to lead you on this journey. So now is the time where if you need to pause this video, go use the restroom or do anything that you need to be comfortable, because this process will probably take 15 to 20 minutes, okay? So I invite you to close your eyes, and we're going to begin by just settling into your body. Taking a moment to lengthen your breath, begin breathing deeply in through your nose. And sigh it out, exhale out your mouth. Let's take another deep breath in through your nose. Hold. Then sigh it out your mouth. You can do one more on your own, breathing deeply in through your nose. And letting it all out. We'll begin with a little bit of grounding just to center us and bring us in connection with Mother Earth. Turning your attention to the base of your spine. You have an invisible cord here that's all rolled up. We're going to let that cord unroll, letting it go down deep into the earth. Visualizing and watching as it goes deeper and deeper into the earth, towards the center of Mother Earth. There's a large crystal right at the core. Letting your cord wrap around this beautiful crystal. And on each inhale, breathing up this Mother Earth energy through your cord, through your body, and out the top of your head. And next, we'll turn our attention to the top of your head. You have another cord here. This is your connection cord. Letting this cord unroll and go high up into the sky. Watching as it goes up, 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 all the way up. Connecting to Source, the Divine. And on each inhale, breathing that divine energy through your cord, through the top of your head, and through and down the whole length of your body. Just settling in now to your heart space, coming into your inner landscape. Today, our journey will be going through the forest, settling in here to our beautiful forest. Beginning to just take a little inventory about what you may see. Maybe you smell the scent of pine. Maybe you feel the dirt under your feet. Maybe you hear birds calling in the treetops. Beginning to walk through the trees. And as you walk, you notice a little animal friend right on your path in front of you. Just noticing who's here for you today. You may be seeing it, or you may be just knowing it. Is it a deer or a squirrel? Maybe an owl? whoever's showing up for you today is perfect. They're going to be our guide that takes us to meet your spirit guide. So following your little animal friend along this path, through the trees, hearing the sounds of the leaves crumpling under your feet. You begin to come to a sort of meadow at the edge of this forest. Stepping into this meadow with tall, tall grasses, you feel the warmth of the sun on your face. Weaving your way through the grasses, following your animal friend. You feel relaxed. You feel excited about meeting your guide. Coming to the edge of this meadow, we enter the forest one more time. The trees seem more densely packed this time. You may begin to feel a buzz or an energy around you. Something feels exciting, something special is about to happen. And you begin to see through these trees that there's a sort of circle in the trees right ahead. A clearing. And as you step through into this clearing, you see that there are special stools or fallen branches for people to sit on. And in the middle of these circular stools is a fire. Taking a seat on one of these branches, you begin to gaze into this fire. And the fire is inviting you to throw out anything that's not serving you today. So you throw your worries into it, your fears, your stress. It just gets thrown all into the fire. You close your eyes for one moment, feeling the warmth of the fire, feeling grateful that the fire took these burdens from you. And before you open your eyes, you feel a presence. You know your guide is here with you. Opening your eyes, not your physical eyes, just your spiritual eyes. You see your guide. You begin noticing what they look like. Is your guide male or female? What color is their hair? Do they have hair? What are they wearing? Are they tall or short? And for some of you, if your clairvoyance hasn't turned on yet, that is okay. Relaxing into this experience, letting yourself use your other senses. What do you hear about this guide? What do you feel about this guide? What do you know about them? And your guide begins to greet you, excited that you're here. And now is your time. We're going to ask your guide a few questions, relaxing into how you may receive your answer and not putting pressure on yourself to hear it. Like I said before, maybe you're going to know it, or you may get the answer later today. So your first question is asking your guide, what is my magic? Or what is my medicine? And just hearing what they have to say. Your next question for your guide is, what are my next steps to embrace my magic or embrace my medicine? What are my next steps? Already pulling in some of that activation energy, so just being in the energy of your guide, of the forest, and allowing yourself to receive the activation if you choose. Even saying to yourself out loud or in your head, I would like to receive this activation. activation energy is beginning to subside. Just basking in this wonderful healing energy. Soaking it all in. We are finished now, so taking a moment to give your goodbyes to your guide, embracing them, thanking them for their help, and knowing that this is not goodbye forever, this is goodbye for now, and you get to come back here anytime you want. Standing up now from your branch or your stool and leaving this beautiful fire ceremony, exiting out the forest, following your animal friend back along the path down through the meadow, through these tall grasses, following the same path we took before, coming back now through the original forest, winding your way through the trees, saying goodbye to the forest creatures. And thanking your animal friend. And beginning to breathe yourself back into your body. Taking long, deep breaths in through your nose and out your mouth. Taking a few more of those long, deep breaths. Beginning to wiggle your fingers and toes. And beginning to blink your eyes open whenever you're ready. Wow, how was that for you? I would love to hear your input about what you felt, what you saw, what you heard, your experiences with your guide and activation. It was powerful on my end. The activation was so intense, so neat, and I loved guiding you through it. If you want to share your experience with me, I'd love to hear it. You can either find my information on my website, theradiantpath.com, or you could email me directly at destiny@theradiantpath.com. So I hope you enjoyed today as much as I did. I look forward to the next time. Bye.